I want to share with you 10 essential credit cards that you need in your wallet this year. And it doesn't matter your FICO score, it doesn't matter your financial situation. A card or one credit card or two will really fit your wallet this year. So, number one, think about the Chase Freedom Unlimited. I love this card because it has a lot of flexibility in terms of credit limits, in terms of the FICO score they look at. Okay, so Chase will take care of your application and even grant it if you actually have a minimum FICO score of 600, but you also have an existing relationship with them for at least 3 months. What I'm trying to say is if you have a Chase account, either personal account or business account, Chase will value that. Okay, this card is actually great because it has a flexible cashback rewards. So the Chase Freedom Unlimited, for instance, you are able to earn an extra 1.5% on everything you buy on up to $20,000 spent in the first year, worth about $300 cash back. Okay, when you think about it, that's about 6.5% on travel purchased through a Chase Travel, 4.5% on dining and drugstores, and 3% on all other purchases. So this card is pretty great. And on top of that, it has a no annual fee. So I love that a lot. And the APR is kind of decent too. You are looking at 19% all the way to 28%. So, that's really good. I mean, you also have a 0% intro APR on purchases for 15 months. So great card to have in your wallet this year. Next, I want you to really think about the City Diamond Preferred card. This is a fantastic card you need in your wallet. This card has a 21-month 0% intro APR rate on balance transfers. So if you are trying to consolidate, let's say your credit card debt or other loans, for instance, this card is great for you. Okay, and what I love also is that you have a 12 months 0% intro APR on purchases. And after that, the APR goes from 17% to 27%. So really decent as well. And this card is actually great for debt consolidation. Think about it for debt consolidation, especially if you are trying to really, let's say, like consolidate your loan, but also make sure that you have a better rate going forward. If you think about an essential credit card that you need in your wallet this year, I want you to think about another City credit card, and that's the City Rewards Plus card. This card is great because you are able to double points at gas stations. So think about this card as great for someone who loves traveling, for instance, because you are able to earn 20,000 bonus points after you spend $1,500 in purchases with your card within 3 months of account opening. Think about that. And this is redeemable for $200 in gift cards at thankyou.com. So that's actually thankyou.com, by the way. This is City's rewards platform, okay? And so this is kind of cool. And the APR here, again, goes from 70% to 27%. And so this card is great in terms of giving you like 2x thank you points at supermarkets and gas stations for the first $6,000 per year, and then 1x points thereafter. And you can also earn 1x thank you points on all other purchases. Fantastic, fantastic. And even better, this is the only credit card that automatically rounds up to the nearest 10 points on every purchase with no cap. So again, really, really great there. Another card I want to share with you, that's the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. This card is really great for cash back on everyday purchases. And the credit score that you need here, minimum 600 all the way to 850. You are able to have an intro bonus. So there's an intro bonus of $200 credit if you spend $2,000 in purchases on your new card within the first 6 months. First 6 months, okay? After that, you lose the credit, okay? The APR on this card goes from 18% to 29%. So that's pretty decent. But the bottom line is that you are able to use this card for getting a 3% cash back at U.S. supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year, 3% cash back on U.S. online retail purchases, and 3% cash back at U.S. gas stations. So really fantastic. This is a pretty solid choice. So This is a card that you want to think about having in your wallet. If you think about another essential card that you need in your wallet this year, is the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. The cool thing about the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is that basically this card is great for travel rewards, even though they are charging you every year $95. So there's an annual fee of $95. But the card is great if you basically love traveling and you love enjoying benefits. So you are able to earn 60,000 bonus points after you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. I mean, think about it. First 3 months from account opening, that's really good. Especially in this economy, chances are you are going to spend in the first 3 months. So Chase is rewarding you for that. Okay, but don't forget the annual fee I just told you about. Okay, so this card allows you also to enjoy benefits such as a 5x on travel purchase through Chase Travel, 3x on dining, select streaming services and online groceries, 2x on all other travel purchases, and 1x on all other purchases. So that's really cool. You also have $50 annual Chase Travel Hotel credit plus more. So that's really fantastic. In addition, and that's a good thing, you are able to get 25% more value when you redeem for airfare, hotels, car rentals, and cruises through, once again, Chase Travel. So that's really fantastic. Wonderful card. Another card I want to share with you that you will love this year is actually the Discover It Cashback. Fantastic card for cashback on everyday purchases. Okay, this card actually works pretty well because Discover, as a matter of fact, will match all the cashback you have earned at the end of your first year. APR here, you're looking at 18 to 28%. Okay, that's really fantastic. And one thing I want to say about this card also is that I love the fact that you can redeem actually your rewards for cash at any time. So Discover is not really restricting you to a certain category. So you are also able to earn 5% cash back on everyday purchases at different places you shop each quarter, like grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, and more, up to the quarterly maximum when you activate. So you have to activate. Don't forget to activate if you were to go with Discover. In addition, you can earn unlimited 1% cashback on all other purchases. So that's really fantastic. So one thing I also need to say here is that you have the possibility to get a 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases. That's really good. After that, again, 18% to 28 to 29%. Another essential card I want you to really have in your wallet this year is actually the Discovery Miles. So the Discovery Miles is actually great if you are interested in travel rewards. Okay, this card is great if you are a big traveler, whether internationally or even domestically here. Okay, and the cool thing about Discovered Miles is that Discovered will consider an average credit score. So if you have a an average FICO score, Discover will look at your application. As long as you already have an existing relationship with Discover Bank or that you have another account in good standing. So make sure that you can leverage your good existing relationship to actually get another Discover credit card. So this card actually is great because Discover has an intro bonus whereby they will match all the miles you have earned at the end of your first year. Okay, there is no annual fee, so this is a no annual fee card, which is really great. Okay, and the APR goes from 18% to 28%, 29%. So one thing I want to say here is that what I love about this card, and I think what you will love about this card is that the unlimited bonus. So basically, you have unlimited. I just said it, but I just want to reiterate it. It's important. Discover has unlimited mile for mile. Okay, mile for mile match for all new card members only from Discover. So Discover gives you an unlimited match of all the miles you have earned at the end of your very first year. There is no signing up, no minimum spending or maximum rewards, just a miles for miles match. And you can turn, for instance, 35,000 miles to 70,000 miles. That's kind of cool. and there is no annual fee. So I love that a lot. There's no annual fee. Okay. And you can turn miles into cash or redeem as a stipend credit for your travel purchases like airfare, hotels, ride shares, gas stations, restaurants, and more. You also have a 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases. Purchases 15 months. That's really fantastic. And also, Discover could help you reduce exposure of your personal information online by helping you remove it from select people search sites that could sell your data. So that's really also pretty interesting. Another essential card I want you to really consider this year is actually the City Double Cash card. This is a card that I love a lot for the fact that you have a very long intro APR of 0%. Very long. Think about it. Intro APR of 0% for 18 months. For 18 months, Citi is not really charging you any interest at all. That's really fantastic. Okay. Also, with this card, the reason why you want to have it in your wallet this year is that you have a very captivating intro bonus. So you are able to earn $200 cash back after you spend $1,500 on purchases in the first 6 months of account opening. And the cool thing is that basically this bonus offer will be fulfilled as 20,000 thank you points, which can be redeemed for $200 cash back. The card is actually fantastic because it has no annual fee, so you don't have to worry about paying like a huge fee every year or whatever. Okay. And one thing I want to say also is that you can earn 2% on every purchase with unlimited 1% cash back when you buy, plus an additional 1% as you pay for those purchases. So to earn cash back, you want to pay at least the minimum due on time. Plus, actually, there is a special travel offer that allows you, for instance, to earn 5% total cash back on hotel, car rentals, and attractions booked on the City Travel portal. Okay, so that's really cool. And so one thing I want to say also is that this card is actually great if you are thinking about using your card more often. Like City is really rewarding you from they're rewarding you for using this card. Okay, that's really important. If you want to take advantage of the balance transfer, just keep in mind that they're charging you a 3% fee for every transfer, minimum $5. Okay, and you have to complete the transfer within the first 4 months of account opening. After that, the promo is over. Another card I want you to pay attention to this year is actually the Capital One Silver Cash Rewards credit card, and this is a credit card that I love personally for the fact that you have a cash back on dining with no annual fee. Because a lot of credit cards in this category they charge you an annual fee, but the Capital One Silver Cash Rewards is not really charging you anything, so $0 in terms of annual fee. And you also have the possibility to earn $200 cash back after you spend $500 on purchases within 3 months from account opening. Okay, so that's really cool to really think about. You are able to earn unlimited 3% cash back at grocery stores, excluding superstores like Walmart and Target, on dining, entertainment, and popular streaming services. Plus, you have 1% on all other purchases. You can also earn 8% cash back on Capital One Entertainment purchases, so that's really good. You are also able to earn unlimited 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel. That's really fantastic. And this card also is fantastic in the sense that there are no rotating categories or signups needed to earn cash rewards. Plus, cashback will not expire for the life of the account, and there is no limit to how much you can earn. That's really fantastic. No limit there. So that's really cool. And on top of that, you have 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months. And after that, you are looking at an APR that goes from 19% all the way to 29%. Okay. You might think this is a little high, but hey, listen, if you think about all the benefits that you're getting with this card, this is a pretty good. This is a good deal when you think about it, especially from a long term point of view. And so, what I want to say, just to how do I say it, to wrap up this section, is that this card allows you to actually earn 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and at grocery stores. Okay, so that's really good. If you know that you're going to use the card that much and that often, then yeah, consider this card. Another essential card I want you to really need in your wallet this year is the Blue Cash Preferred card from American Express. Okay, and this card actually is great for cash back on everyday expenses. Okay, and for instance, you are able to earn a 250 statements credit after you spend $3,000 in eligible purchases on your new card within the first 6 months. Okay, that's really good. And the card actually has an annual fee. I mean, the first year they waive the fee the first year just to entice you to use the card, or entice you to become a card holder. But once you actually go through the first year with no charges, no fees, the second year and going forward, they're charging you a $95 every single year. So that's the annual fee, and the APR goes from 18 to 29%. And you also have the buy now, pay later option that you have with this card. In other words, you can enjoy $0 intro plan fees when you use Planet to split up large purchases into monthly statements. Pay a $0 intro plan fees on plans created during the first 12 months from the date of account opening. Plans created after that will have a monthly plan fee of up to 1.33% of each eligible purchase amount moved into a plan based on the plan duration. Okay. Now the APR would otherwise apply to the purchase and also other factors. So that's something to really think about. But overall, this card is really great for the amount of cash back you get. Okay, you have cash back on everyday purchases. For instance, you have 6% cash back at U.S. supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year in purchases. Then it becomes 1%. 6% cash back on select U.S. streaming subscriptions like Netflix and what have you. You have 3% cash back at U.S. gas stations. 3% cash back on transit, including taxis, rideshare, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more. 1% cash back at U.S. gas stations. That's really good. So if you have a family, for instance, and use public transportation a lot, this could be a great card for you. And cashback is actually received in the form of reward dollars that can be redeemed as a statement credit or at Amazon checkout, Amazon.com checkout. You also might have an $84 Disney bundle credit. So, okay, so what happens here is that with your enrolled Blue Cash preferred card, spend $9.99 or more every month on an auto-renewing Disney bundle subscription to receive a monthly statement credit of $7. So that's really interesting if you, like me, if you love Disney, if you love the streaming services. In conclusion to this conversation, I just share with you 10 essential cards that you need in your wallet this year, from the Chase Freedom all the way to the Discovered Miles, all the way to Blue Cash Preferred. I think you can probably choose one or two or three to have in your wallet this year. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.